What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? I got another sneaker for you guys. This time around, it is a pair of Hardens. The Harden Volume... Ooh! Harden Volume 3s. I've always gone true to size and Harden volumes. His sneakers, even his lifestyles, actually. So I've always gone true to size. And I'm not the biggest or tallest dude, so I rock an 8.5. And it looks to be, with this Volume 3, Adidas has gone back to the standard Harden Volume 1 box, which was the all-white box with gold foil in his name, his logo, a smaller version of his logo, the Adidas equipment logo, the Adidas equipment logo again on the side, and all the other smaller details on the bottom. This is the standard Volume 1 and Volume 3 box. You guys ready? Ooh. Standard tissue paper. This is the Cosmos colorway, which is very reminiscent of Oreo colorways and zebra colorways that we've seen from Adidas and Nike. As you can tell, I've already worn these. I've already laced them up. Let's get right into the sneaker. We've got like an all black sort of knitted mesh material. You've got this elastic strap for fit and lockdown. You've got reinforced fuse on the toe for those guards that toe drag. You've got, in Roman numerals, Harden's jersey number 13, which I kind of like. Part of it is cut off. It's all in Roman numerals. It's big. It's kind of have that sort of artistic design, creative choice behind it. I think it's cool. You've got the Oreo laces. You've got the leather, the super nice leather tongue with the metal Harden logo. Contrary to his jersey number, we have the word lucky on the back of the tongue. The white and black tongue is actually pretty padded. It looks more padded than you think. You've got James Harden on the insole with his jersey number and Roman numerals. So it's just a black lining as well, black sock liner. You've got a fat Adidas equipment logo on the heel, which takes some getting used to. At first I felt like it was like unsightly, like a blemish, like a pimple, like a huge pimple, but over time it grew on me. Nike has even bigger swooshes on some of their sneakers, so I don't mind. Well, you've got this slick white 3 stripes on the lateral side of the sneaker. Adidas has been going with this style of 3 stripes for the last couple years. I believe this style I started seeing on the Alpha Bounces and the Ultra Boost and some of the D-Rose sneakers. It's slick, it's nice, it's different from what Adidas has done in the past, so I don't mind this logo. You've got like a you've got a marble sort of look and finish on the outsole. The outsole is like a herringbone with the Harden logo on the heel, but you've got herringbone throughout. This is one of the better colorways in my opinion. This one, the Cosmos, and the ones that he wore in the Drew League, which I believe are nicknamed the Mission 13s. But this one, man, the Oreo vibes, the zebra vibes, the black and white, That's just the classic sneaker colorway now, man. We'll do a comparison of the 3s to the 2s. The 2s were the ones that had the standard black and gold box, which was the limited edition box for volume 1s. These are the volume 2s. I've hooped in these and I've worked out in these. I've walked around casually. First thing you'll notice, between the two, the boost on the 3s isn't as much as the boost on the 2s. But with the 3s, you get a little bit more court feel. Also, one thing not a lot of people may have noticed, but that elastic strap did carry over from the 2s to the 3s. The strap is a little bit more pronounced and is bigger on the 3s. You could actually really feel it. It's pretty good. I haven't, like I said, I haven't really hooped in them, but just working out, I can see how they could benefit a player on the court, especially a guard. The 2s have a customizable lacing system. Unfortunately, the 3s do not have that. It just has a standard sort of lacing system that goes along the side of the tongue, which isn't bad. I didn't just walking around. Like I said, I had no problem with the 3s lacing system setup at all. Now for the heels, the outsole actually comes up and kind of helps with the heel counter on the 2s, while the 3s, it doesn't have that sort of pronounced heel, but it does have a inner heel counter, and you get actually a lot of like support and lockdown and containment with this heel counter on the 3s. I felt it pretty well when I was walking around in it. On the medial, for both sneakers, the boost is unlocked, so you can feel it a little bit more, although not as much on the 3s when it comes to boost. But on the 2s, however, on the lateral side, the 4-foot portion of the boost is locked for stability, while on the lateral side of the 3s, not the entire 4-foot is, only a section of the 4-foot is locked. Gives you, I believe they did that since they thought you wouldn't need as much stability since there isn't as much boost on these. So you could feel the boost while still getting that court feel. Like I said, I haven't played in these, so I wouldn't know to what extent that benefit actually works. You've got that data-driven fractal sort of patterning on the 2s. These worked well for me. I did have to wipe down and change up my lacing system a couple times to to get the best out of this traction. But the problem with the data-driven outsole for the 2s is that it was built with James Harden in mind. While this one isn't as data-driven, this one's a little bit more universal and can basically work for anyone who wears this shoe. This has, herringbone has always been a standard outsole. These two colorways of the 2s and 3s have like a harder rubber. There are colorways that have a translucent outsole, which usually is made of a softer rubber. This one sort of has a forged, I believe it was forged mesh. The mesh on here is a little bit different. It's got stronger fibers woven into it too. for durability, while this one has more of a knitted look. I'm not entirely sure what the upper is made of. It looks to be just as durable though. This one actually has the fuse overlay on the toe for toe drag durability, while the twos do not. The twos have like a sock booty fit, as you can tell, which isn't bad. It actually feels pretty good at times. No complaints about the sock-like fit on the twos. While the threes do feel fitted, it does not have that sock-like fit. But you know, nothing wrong with either setup. It's just a standard sneaker with the free moving tongue. So I mean, I guess that's about it. Unfortunately, I could not do a performance review comparison between the two, but I predict that these will work just as well as the twos. If you want more boost and you can find a pair of twos, go with the twos. If you want a little bit more court feel, go with the threes. The one thing I will say the twos have over the threes is that the twos have a customizable lacing system, which I actually did like. But if you're a guard, the court feel on these will benefit you a little bit better, in my opinion, and I think we will see some results on that on court. But I'll get back to you once I actually play these. So I guess that is it for the James Harden Volume 3 unboxing and comparison to the Volume 2s. Yeah. Bye guys. Peace.